Good morning. It's Friday morning, July 29th, 2022, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophfronia. Today is Tane's 18th birthday, so happy birthday to an amazing being in this world. I am in Minnesota today, on the campus of St. John's College in St. Joseph, Minnesota. And I'm here with the Collegeville Institute, which is on this campus, working with academic writers who wish to move into the creative writing realm. So right now I'm walking up to the church here. There's a monastery on this campus, an abbey, and an amazing mid-century architecture church that I just wanted to show you because it's incredible. But while I'm walking that way, I wanted to tell you about a visit to the Pottery Studio here that we had yesterday. And it's been here for about 40 years. It's a professional pottery studio with artists in residence and apprentices. Some amazing work being done there. One of the resident artists sat with us for tea. They do a beautiful Japanese tea service every day at 3 o'clock at the studio, and the public are welcome to join them. And Daniel is the name of this artist. We were talking to Daniel about the process of developing the skill of being a potter, or pottery artist, I should say. And he said something that struck me. He was talking about, you go in and you do 100 pieces, usually the same piece, like 100 cups or 100 vases or some piece. But you're essentially doing this one thing over and over with the idea of, in our minds as artists, right, we think it's about getting good or becoming perfect. But that's not what he said. He said, once I do that much, then I can work with intention. And that struck me. It's not about getting good. It's not about perfect. I can work with intention. And then you go on to work with the next 100 pieces. Now, we had just spoke about the word intention earlier that day, as we were talking about writing, and I pointed this out to the other writers in the room. Like, we struggle over a piece of writing. What is the question we always ask? Is it good? Right? Am I a good writer? But I feel that what we are seeking to do is to wield our craft of writing with intention. And with the understanding that it may not always work out. Because Daniel could be working for a long time on a piece and put that piece in the kiln, and it may not come out the way that he expected, right? And that failure doesn't stop him. He moves on to the next piece. So you learn from that and you try again. Are you working with intention? So I'm trying to, the sun is pretty bright here, so I'm going to try to, because I'm at the church now, to move in such a way that you can see it, because it's pretty spectacular. Let me see, I'm going to go around this way. See the honeycomb parts? That's stained glass in there, right? And you'll also see the the bell tower, which is kind of like a flat piece. It's also pretty big, so I'm not sure if I can get it in this image here. It's like I'm almost going to have to walk away from it for you to see it, so I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to walk in the other direction so you can see this church as it unfolds behind me. But there's a book about this church and about its creation and designing new sacred spaces. So I just thought a fascinating concept of how do you build a new sense of what church could be. So you're starting to see more of it now. There's bells right there, and you can't quite see the cross that's above it. Let me try to move this way. I think I'm having a hard time with that. But anyway, look it up. This is St. John's College, and look up the church so you can see more of this amazing structure. And it's even more spectacular inside. We went to morning prayer there yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to keep walking. So I encourage you to think about wielding your craft with intention. And I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.